My Miracle Lube, which I'm using here, is a mix of two very high performance synthetic lubricants. And there's no better lubricant to use on these ball sockets and linkages than this lube right here. Particularly with a spout on it, you can get down in these tight areas, and you're only going to need a few drips on each spot. Just like this, and it'll wick right into the ball socket. You can even come underneath and it will wick in. Then on the shafts and the bushings, just put some on the top and it will wick right down and go underneath this ball socket. Look at how many ball sockets there are in the 560 engine. This is about the only lubricant I found that will actually wick uphill and stay there over time. Okay, one more, look at that, right there. All right, now we can just work the linkage a little bit. Oh, I forgot one. We got one right down in here, and then this one here. Now I'm going to work these back and forth, and I'm going to have the camera come in close, and you can see how they've worked themselves in between the ball and the socket. And the moral of the story is, don't forget to lubricate your linkages on these old Mercedes-Benzes. Cut. When I ship out this Miracle lubricant, I include an extension tip that you see here, and this is really handy when you go to lubricate things that are in very tight places and you only want to apply a small amount like you would with linkages, ball sockets, and so on. And you have a locking cap on the tube, so if you're just doing general lubrication like door check straps or hood hinges and you don't need the extension, don't bother to use this. Just open the cap like this, turn it upside down and squeeze. And you can apply just a very small amount or a large amount. Also, Do not forget your final lubrication just before you get ready to install those plastic liners. I use my special lube with this applicator, and you want to go around here and lube everything. We're just going to get a little bit of lube in all these points that have, you can see the corrosion over here on the vacuum door lock. Now this is a full synthetic lube, so you don't have to worry about it deteriorating any plastic. Here's another one, slide. And then I'll lube this area. And then I'm just going to go in this hole here, and I'm just going to squirt a bunch of lube on that mechanism. Just let it drip all over the place. This is the one area where you'll have a door lock that will jam on you if you don't keep the mechanism lubed inside here. Then I'm going to come out and lubricate the latch from the outside. This special lube really wicks down in and holds. What's the other thing really cool about this is it doesn't attract dust like a lot of other lubrications. So when you do this lubrication, it's kind of a culmination of a whole bunch of things, but you'll find it's easier to pull the door open and easier to close the door. Watch how nicely this door closes. And then you just reach in here and just lightly pull on that. See that? You don't have to, just a light touch. Take a look. Not bad for 40 years old. When you see it looking like this and everything working on the door, including the check strap and the latching mechanism, it makes you want to get into the car. Now, those of you who've been around these old Mercedes all through the 70s up the mid 80s, and you've gone to open the trunk, what is the most annoying thing you hear? Now, I want you to listen closely as I open the trunk of Havana. Do you see something's missing? Now, to show you the sound that you're missing, I'm going to open the trunk of this other W108. You know, now you know what I'm talking about. That annoying sound is almost every old Mercedes trunk. What did I use to fix it? It's my Miracle Lube. This is the lubrication I've developed that I sell on my website. This stuff is amazing. You put it on those hinges, you put it on the edges of the springs where they attach, and that noise goes away, and it goes away for a long time. How many of these old SL top mechanisms ever get lubricated? You know, I think it's something that never happens. I mean, you're talking about the W113 and the R107 primarily, the manual roofs. That's the only thing we're going to address here. But if you've lived with one of these for a long time, you probably don't notice the gradual stiffness in opening and closing the top. Of course, you don't do it that often. Some of you may even avoid putting the top down because of how hard it is to get it down in the boot. So a while back, I set out to develop a lubricant that would work on hinges. I mean, really work, not something you'd spray on like WD-40 or lithium grease. And it had to have these qualities. It had to have the ability to wick, but it had to be thick enough that it would hold and hold for a long time. And then it had to have the ability not to track a lot of dust and dirt. And of course, it had to have the ability not to drip all over the place. You don't want to be lubricating these hinge points in here and having them drip on your head or into your car. And I knew it had to be a synthetic, but there wasn't anything on the market. Most of the lubricants were too thin, they were too thick, and so I set out to develop what I call now is my Miracle Lube right here. It's a combination of two very high performance synthetic lubricants, and it is super slippery. You can't believe how well it holds and how well it wicks considering how thick it is. So what I want to do today is lubricate this SL top. Maybe after you hear this you'll realize why these get stiff after a while. There's 24 hinge points on this top mechanism. That's 12 aside, and you'll have to pay attention when you're doing it. And that's why I put this spout, very small spout on the end of this, because I literally am only going to put 2 or 3 drips on every hinge point. And then I'll work the top, and then after a day or so, I'll come back and wipe any excess that I find. I hope at the end of this video you can tell the difference. Sometimes it's hard to see. You see where it's holding here, it's holding there. Maybe it'll drop easier once everything is lubricated up. There it starts down, but it stops. Okay, that's a reference point. Let's get started. I'll do one side and then do the other side. And I use a certain sequence when I do this. I have both sides lubricated. Now I'm going to just work this top mechanism back and forth a little bit like this, see? Kind of massage those joints. And now, for the final test, what do you think? Let's put it down here and see what happens. Oh, isn't that nice? Bang. Once you've done this and you go to put the top up and down, you are really going to feel a difference. So if you'd like to get that lubricant, it is for sale on my website. I'll just put a link in the description below this video. You can also use this lubricant on any type of hinge, door hinges, hood hinges, ball socket joints on linkages. It's absolutely amazing.